Peace, party people. This is your girl, Rha. Happy March. Yes, we are in March. Thank God. And I say that for those of us who have just been perpetually dumped on by the SNOW. We understand that they need it in Sochi. We did not need it in Manhattan. Thank you very much. So last month, you all know we were hanging out in Brooklyn, having a phenomenal time, getting our smart on. And whether you were in the room with us literally or whether you joined us online virtually, my hope is that you took advantage of the tools to set up your game and really prepare for a rocking 2014. Now, if that's the case, you're all set up, you're ready to dive in, there's a small chance that as you go and touch the field, all your stuff comes up. Yeah? Maybe? Sound familiar? Like, what if I don't know what I'm doing? Like, what if I make a big, crazy, horrendous mistake? Like, what if when I tell people I want to be an XYZ, they look at me like I have two heads, right? Sound familiar? Well, don't worry, we got your back. The truth is that whenever you're committed to change, to improving yourself, to improving the world around us, you got to be prepared for a little opposition, especially your own. So your tip for the month of March is game on. That's right, game on. Every day, I listen to the dreams and the aspirations of the entrepreneurs we serve. And it's there, the fear, the doubt, the trepidation, the concern, all of those ingrained conversations that we've been conditioned to listen to about what success looks like and who deserves to be successful and who doesn't and who you need to be in order to be liked and get ahead in the world. And all of that affects the way we handle our business. Whether or not we stand for our value when we know we should. Whether or not we continue to work with people who we know are toxic and crazy. Whether or not we seek to take advantage of somebody's ignorance in a negotiation, or whether or not we run around threatening to sue and sticking our lawyers on people, right? Even though we know better, sometimes we don't do better. But it's not because we don't want to. Sometimes we just don't know how. In order to participate in the kind of change we want to see, we have to first acknowledge where that change wants to happen in us. Those parts of ourselves that perpetuate the very things we say we want to eradicate in the world. The very things that keep us small, scared, stuck. The things that allow us to operate in a state of scarcity and isolation. If we're really serious, then our desire for change has got to be met with a willingness to bring our whole selves to the party. And that requires a commitment to heal. Within the Academy, every entrepreneur undergoes a process of understanding their relationship to capitalism, and more specifically, how they've been conditioned to view their money and/or business transactions. And through this process, they become conscious, active shapers in a new economy, versus just being someone who's at the mercy of an economic system that doesn't necessarily have their best interests at heart. Success for us is about alignment, being trued up to your vision, mission, and purpose, and having the opportunity to embrace your own unique vision for the kind of difference you want to make. So this month, as you go for your goals, we invite you to explore your relationship to success. Just download the Understanding Your Relationship Toolkit from the blog and take a look at what supports and what may want to be healed and transformed. Your willingness to embody the change is what makes the change possible. And that's when it's really game on. This is your girl, Rha. I'll see you next month. Have a marvelous March. Peace.